Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub in the office, Wilma and Patrick are talking. So you have leverage over this person as well?
Yeah, and it's a big game changer.
What is it?
I can't say it out loud.
Then whisper it, and as Wilma came and whispered in Patrick's ear. And then she pulled back and faced him, and he's surprised by what she told him. Seriously?
Yeah, I'll be unsurprised.
My mom told me about him and what happened, and now this? Wait, why was telling you this?
He seems confident in what he does.
That's one way of putting it. The question now is, what are you gonna do about us?
We have to stay alert and guarded.
Overall, we can't let another person find out what it's
And we won't. But there might be another person that could expose that.
What's that?
I'm pregnant, and it may be the one thing that might expose our affair.
That's if I'm the father. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the conference room, Lauren's eating her fruit salad. And as Jennifer came in, and Lauren saw her.
How's your husband? Close the door.
And as Jennifer turned and closed the door.
And as she went and sat next to Lauren and faced her. My husband's in a shuttle room, and I don't know why. Wait, I thought the shuttle games ended when Carrie and her friends went to Australia. Supposedly that was the case, but that's the least of my problems. What do you mean by that?
Meanwhile, in Jesse's room, Jesse's lying in a shuttle room with Carol by his side. And as Steve came in and closed the door and went towards Whitefish, and she saw him. Honey, you sure you don't want to go for a walk?
How can I sleep knowing that my son's in a coma and his wife likes him?
She made a mistake, one that she's living for the rest of her life.
I thought we did. And after some thought, it makes me really wonder what else Lauren's hiding from all of us.
Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery at Frank and Mimi's tomb, Cassie's thinking. And as Kyle went to where she is and she saw him.
Why are you here?
I just came to check up on you.
Everything's going well.
Where's your husband?
They went back to the house for the after funeral get together, and I told him I need some time alone to clear my head.
Clever cover, I admit.
How's things between you and Karen?
Going good. In fact, so good, I decided to keep it that way. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in the trial room, Bobby and Carly came in and saw Scott and Tay at the front talking.
I can't believe Matt's wife managed to pull this off.
Hey, I haven't given up yet. Meanwhile, in the front area, Taya and Scott are talking. All you gotta do is plead not guilty.
Won't that go to trial since it's
Actually, I've been notified this is the real trial. Worry not, cause I think we got a chance seeing that Matt's not here.
Don't be too sure about that.
And it's Vanessa King for another woman. And Scott and Taya saw them.
Hello, I'm Dara Houston, the prosecutor in this trial. And thanks to the technology we have today, we managed to subpoena Matt via mobile device. So, when we go on, he'll be here as a key witness.
Meanwhile, in the other trial room by the end, Karen and Mildred in the front row with their attorney Howard talking. How you ladies feeling?
I just want this over with. You and me both, trust me.
This is an open shut case. Really, I wouldn't count on that unless Drew came to the ark and Karen, Mildred, and Howard saw him. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, Sean and CJ are talking to Grace, Jeremy, Gwen, and Eric.
Sean, what's going on?
Okay, since you're all here, allow me to inform you that I'm getting married.
Really?
Who's the lucky bride?
Isabella.
Look, I'll explain after the ceremony, which is about to start.
And as Ashley and Allison came in and went to where they are. Alright, it's time. Isabella's coming.
Hey, you mind I walk my aunt down the aisle?
Sure,
go for it. And as Eric went and left the room, just as Sean went back to the altar, just as Helen came to where CJ, Gwen, Grace, and Jeremy is.
You two mind walking as well? Isabella want this wedding to be an actual wedding.
Sure thing. And as the wedding music start right now, and as CJ look at Helen. Ready?
I was born ready.
And as they all went and took their place, and as CJ began escorting Helen down the aisle. And soon, they took their respective spots, followed by Grace and Jeremy, who's next. And soon, they arrived and took their respective spots. And as Nicholas came in and went towards Monmouth, and she saw him. I thought I got your text to me, Cheers, seeing that our dad's walking Isabella down. You mind I walk you down?
Thank you so much.
And as Nicholas began escorting Gwen down the aisle.
And soon, they took their spots, just as Eric and Isabella came in the scene and saw what's going on. And as Angie went to where they are, and they saw her. Hey, yourself. You looking forward to this? Yeah, I am. Look, I know this is sudden. Hey, it's okay. You don't have to explain. You've been through a lot, and so have you. We're sisters. I'm glad you're marrying Sean. Sean should have been my husband, but with everything going on, I know. Point is, I want you to be happy. And I am. Speaking of which, where's your husband? He's right here, and his Vince came to the ark. I was about to wish you good luck. Thank you. And I'm glad you two are a family with your daughter. Anyways, I better be going. Excuse me. And as Angela begins walking down the aisle, throwing flowers. And soon, Angela's finished and took her respected spot, just as the wedding music begins, and as the remaining people who are there got up and turned and saw Eric and Isabella, who's looking at them. And as Allison also came to the ark, and Eric and Isabella saw. For a small wedding, drew out a lot of people. Well, it's good to know people. You can say that again. So, are you ready for this? Yes, I am. I want you to be happy. I am. Not because you here, because I got the people I love by my side. When I'm with Sean, I can't explain it. He's my happiness. He's the guy I was meant to lay beside. He's the person when all my dreams come true. We get it. Yeah. Bottom line is, thank you both for supporting me through this. No problem. We're family. You ready for this? Yes, I am. Let's do this. And as Eric and Allison begin escorting Isabella down the aisle towards where the minister, Sean and CJ along with the other bridesmaid and groomsmen. And as Sean and Isabella staring at each other in joy, looking forward to becoming husband and wife. And soon they arrived, just as Ashley got up and went and pulled a veil over her daughter, while Allison and Eric went and took their respective spots. Let's get back to Isabella and Ashley. I love you, Mom. I love you too. And as they hug each other and pull back, I really wish Dad was here. I know, honey. He will always be here in spirit. Now go get him. And as Ashley went and sat down in the front row, just as Isabella went to where Sean is. You sure you want to do this? There's no turning back. And as Isabella and Sean turn and face the minister, as their wedding begins right now. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub in the office, Wilma and Patrick are talking. What do you mean by that? Weren't you married to Julian earlier this year? Yeah, but I didn't want anything to do with him a month later due to the fact that he lied to me. Look, I'm just saying we have to think of the possibility. All I know is, I haven't slept with Julian till a few weeks ago, but that was after you and I slept due to ya. Everything's back to normal. I'm back with my girlfriend and you're back with your husband. Only someone knows what we did. Are you certain you don't know who this person is? Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the conference room, Lauren and Jennifer are talking. I need to tell you something, and it cannot leave this room. Okay, I won't tell anyone. What's going on? It's about the abortion. Is he still turned over about this, Jennifer? He made it clear that it takes some time to process this. The only thing is, I haven't exactly told him everything. What do you mean? I married Jesse because he was in so love with me
and I couldn't go through telling him that the baby... That what? He wasn't the father at all. What? But the test showed I had someone switch it. So, who's the father other than... And as Jennifer realized, oh my god, that means Paul Collins, your ex, was the father, wasn't he? Meanwhile, in Jesse's room, Jesse's lying in his shadow room while Carol and Steve are talking. Honey, you really gotta stop. Stop what? And why are you defending her to me? She's our daughter-in-law, and despite what you did, it was on purpose. Sure, but I know for a fact there's clearly more to why Lauren suddenly told Jesse, unless she was blackmailed too. So, more people more about this. Oh, I'm sure to do. Mainly Kristen, Jennifer sends to her BFFs. Say your theory is true. Why would it go keeping through? Because of the blackmailer, which might be a Colin no less. In fact, now that I mention it, let's go find Kristen and sort this right now. And as Carol and Steve went, I left Jesse's room. Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery at Frank and Mimi's tomb, Cassie and Kyle are talking. Well, I'm glad it's working out. I just chat with Wayne and Linda, and it seemed to me they don't like me with Thomas. Why the hell do they care? I know, right? When they got better things to do. Speaking of which, how's the real Karen? Her arraignment's about to start. Surely I hope it works out for them. Anyways, what are you gonna do? I was just about to pick up dinner for Emily. That funeral shouldn't happen. I mean, I know half the world hate them, and forgive me for saying this, their death was an easy punishment for what they've done. Meaning you rather see them suffer a slow death, right? Exactly. Especially what they've done to my family and all. Meanwhile, at the Los Sanchez courthouse in the trial room in the front area, the Will, Karen, and Mildred and Howard are surprised by Drew's arrival. Do I need to have you thrown out? You don't scare me. I don't give a damn to how many crews Wayne and Linda can throw. It's not about you two, who are impersonating the most powerful two people on the planet. Oh, lay off with that. Everyone, please take their place. And as Drew went and send the back row, while Karen turns to Mildred and Howard. He's their ass, so they can report back he's in for a surprise. All rise for Judge Kylie, and as everyone stands up, just as the judge came in, and as she went and sat her podium. Please be seated, and as everyone sat down. We're here for case number 456821, the state of California versus both Susan Thornton and Jordan Casey on impersonation charges claiming to be Karen Goodcharm and Mildred Graham Goodcharm. Now, how do these ladies plead? Meanwhile, in the front, Lucy's waiting, and as Tristan finished going to security scanning, and as he went and got his stuff, and came to where she is, and they start walking down the hall talking. I cannot believe her trial's so early. Frankly, there should have made a trial seeing that Vanessa woke up, but she still want to press charges. This is very personal to me. I mean, Matt, Gwen, and Jen told her that my mom tried to kill her when we both left. Not to worry, the evidence won't suffice, and your mother will be set free. Then clearly you two are dreaming, and as Linda came to the arm, and they saw her, just as they arrived at the trial room. That would never happen, really? We'll see about that. If I find out you're the reason, you'll do nothing, my friend, considering the fact you got busted for drug possession. Come on, Tristan, she's not worth our time. Let's not let her gloom ruin our day. Excuse us. And as Tristan and Lucy went in the room, and as Linda thinking, if only you knew. Meanwhile, in the other trial room, Bobby and Carly are talking. I just can't sit here and let my mom go to prison for a crime she didn't do. I agreed. And as Lucy and Tristan came to the R, and they saw them. Clearly someone went to great lengths to set her up. The question is why, and what is to expect to gain? I have a feeling there's more to this. Let me go talk to her. Wait. Howard's discussing their battle plan as we speak. And as Sherry and Tyler came to the R, and they saw them. How's Mom doing? Hanging tough. I still can't believe Vanessa's actually gonna pursue this. She's doing this on a personal vendetta. See what she's doing right now? Too bad it's not gonna work. I agree. And as Bobby and Tyler head to where Vanessa, Darla, Taylor, and Scott were talking. You can't do that what I'm for. On the contrary, Scott, I can do whatever I damn well please. After all, I'm the prosecutor of this case, which means you don't stand a chance. Why don't you just back the hell off for Vanessa? And as Bobby, Sherry, and Tyler arrive. Ah, how cute and precious. Your Prince and fan club ain't gonna stop this. Question is, what's gonna happen when you see my mom law prison? Will you be happy? I think you all should worry on who killed my parents. Are you threatened? I don't have to. and seen it taste quite, proving that I know I'll win in the end. Wrong, cause I will fight this, and these people in my corner, I will win. Really? I guess we'll see about that now, won't we? Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, as Sean and Isabella's wedding begins.
Welcome, family and friends, to a wonderful occasion where these two before you have gathered to join one another in holy matrimony. Let me say, once these two say their vows, let nobody stand in their way. Sean and Isabella have chosen traditional vows, which we'll get to after we have a word from Isabella and Sean's right man, Helen Ram.
And as Helen stepped out, it began speaking before the congregation. Wow. And as she looked at Sean and Isabella, you two have really come so far in your lives. And I want to say, it's a wonderful thing. So, from the bottom of my heart, sister to sister, well, for you, Isabella, I wish you good luck. And as for the both of you, same thing, to the best marriage you two gonna have. And as Helen stepped back in her place, just as Sean's brother CJ stepped down and began talking. I just want to say, and as CJ looked at Sean and Isabella, that I'm happy that you and Isabella managed to find each other. Cause life is too short to wait. When you have a shot at living the best days of your life, I say, take it, because you may never get another one. So, in conclusion, I wish you both the best marriage you can have. And as everyone began to applaud, just as CJ went back and stood in the spot. Alright, it's time to begin the second part of the ritual. May I have the rings, please? And as Helen and CJ went and gave the ministers the rings, and as they went back and took their respected spot. Let's begin. Isabella, do you take Sean Dawson to be your husband, to have him to hold for better or worse, rich or poor, and in sickness and health, as long as you shall live? Meanwhile, at the grand pub in the office, Wilma and Patrick are talking. Look, Patrick, I wish I can tell you more. Wait, maybe you do know more. I don't, Wilma. Come on, I'm not a fool. I can read you really good, so tell me, what is it? Fine. There's more to this. In fact, I'm gonna whisper in your ear, and it's Wilma King. And whisper more in Patrick's ear. And then she pulled back and faced him. Wow. That totally makes sense. I know, right? This guy is proven to keep me quiet just so he can hide a little secret. Karen's married to Bradley. Well, not exactly. In fact, Karen's filing for divorce. What? Seriously? That doesn't sound like Karen. Come to think of it, she wouldn't just throw away her marriage so easy and cheat on Bradley, Emily's husband, no less. Bottom line is, we can't tell anyone that we slept together, especially Olivia and Julian for the matter. I already know. Speaking of Julian, I better go find him right now. Anyways, thanks for the talk. No problem. And thanks for letting me know. And as Wilma turned and head out, and as she stopped and turned and faced Patrick, if anything else come, you know where to reach me. And as Wilma went and left the office and closed the door, just as Patrick got his iPhone and called someone. Hey, it's me. I got a job for you. Meet me here in 10. Yeah, at the pub. And as Patrick hung up, and as he thinking, I can't let nobody know about my affair with Wilma. In fact, I won't. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the conference room, Lauren and Jennifer are talking. Lauren, why aren't you saying no? That can't be true. Paul could never be the father. Well, if only it would seem that way. What do you mean by that? The thing is, Paul and I were friends with benefits, meaning we slept together. What made you run away? Unless you discovered you were pregnant, I have to act quickly, especially knowing that family's reputation around here with his parents, Wayne and Linda Wick and Habit. I couldn't take that chance, now can I? So you hook up with Jesse. Jesse was a cool guy, even though I met him at his place of work. We talked, and one thing led to, yes, I get it. You and him got married. It was a sparing moment. We both knew we loved each other. Meanwhile, you didn't want to jeopardize his future, so you aborted your baby, knowing full well that Paul might find out in the end. I love Jesse, and I finally came clean on what I did. Partially, which is why you can't tell him the real reason why you did the abortion. And as Carol and Steve arrived, having heard what Jennifer and Lauren said. Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery at Frank and Mimi's tomb, Cassie and Kyle are talking. Well, I'm glad it's working out. I just chatted with Wayne and Linda, and it seemed to me they don't like me with Thomas. Why the hell do they care? I know, right? When they got better things to do. Speaking of which, how's the real Karen? Her arraignment's about to start. Surely I hope it works out for them. Anyways, what are you gonna do? I was just about to pick up dinner for Emily. That funeral shouldn't happen. I mean, I know half the world hate them, and forgive me for saying this, their death was an easy punishment for what they've done. Meaning you rather see them suffer a slow death, right? Exactly. Especially what they've done to my family and all. I, for one, am glad to hear that. So here I'm having it handled, and it's Cassie and Kyle's iPhone beeps, and they both took it out and saw it's a text. And they look at each other. Great. Looks like our boss wants to see us. We can't just be summoned in a moment's notice, just because technically we can, seeing they have leverage on me and you. Oh, I'm not worried about that, seeing that some already knows, and I've taken liberty to assure their silence. That's good to know. So I'll tell you you're on your way. You know me very well. And as Cassie turned and walked away, just as Kyle's iPhone rings, and he saw it's Emily, and as he answered, "Hey wife." I'm doing fine. Yeah, in fact, I was just thinking about you. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in one of the trial rooms, Karen and Mildred's arraignment proceeds. Your Honor, my clients plead not guilty. You two do realize this trial can start as early as today, right? Really? Yes. And if the two of you found guilty, then it's a total of 5 years and a huge fine. So, are you prepared? I'd like to tell you in confidence that my clients will be proven innocent. We'll see about that. And as Drew got his iPhone and began texting Linda. And as the judge saw what he's doing, young man, no cell phones. Bella, get his cell phone to me. And as Bella went and got the phone from Drew. Now, moving back to you two. It's time to call our first witness as the official trial begins. No, wait. We discussed about a plan to win this. You at least owe us that. I make the rules in my courtroom. And furthermore, if you make another outburst, I will add contempt to the charges you and your friend are facing. Is that clear? Meanwhile, in the hallway, Linda's walking, and as her iPhone rings, and she got and saw who it is and answered. Didn't I make it quite clear that you're only to call me when it's an emergency? Oh. Wait, what? Seriously? Why the hell you didn't stop them? Look, it's fine. Just keep an eye on them until I decide what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty certain that's not hard to follow. And it's Linda hung up. Damn it. Excuse me. And the security guard went to Linda S. You can't. I'm the reason why you're wearing that uniform right now. So if you want to keep that job, you keep your damn mouth shut. And as Linda went and shook his hand, slipping $200. And as she turned and walked away. Meanwhile, in the other trial room in the front, Vanessa, Darla, Bobby, Tyler, Scott, and Taya are talking. Can you leave my client the hell alone? Wow, how unprofessional you, Scott. Especially when the taxpayer are the reason why you have your job. You are more clueless like you are. Go away. Come, Vanessa. We have a trial to win. Please excuse us. And as Darla and Vanessa turn and head away, and as the others continue talking, she's not gonna win. That depends on Matt's ceremony. Are you gonna cross-examine? Of course I am. In fact, I just may have a plan to make these charges fade away. Scott, I never doubt you at all. Mom, I just came to wish you luck. And as Tristan arrived to where they are, me too, and as Sharon also arrived. Alright everybody, as fun as this may seem, we need everyone to take their place. And as everyone went and took their respective spot, as for the rest of you, please rise for Judge Evelyn. And as the remaining people got up, just as the judge came in and went and sat at her podium. You all may be seated, and as everyone sat down, we're here on the case number 45771, Vanessa Johnson in the state of California versus Taya Wilson on the count of attempted murder of Vanessa Johnson. Jury. And as the judge turned and faced the jury, Since Darla and Scott briefed you on what's going on, let's get this trial started. And as the judge turned and faced Darla, Darla, call your first witness. And as the guard went and turned the lights off, just as Darla went up and turned and faced everyone else along the jury. It is so amazing about the technology we have today. In fact, it's so amazing we have it at our fingertips. Because we can summon anyone we want for video chat. So, going forward, I'm gonna call our key witness that's gonna give me everything I need. I call Matt Dawson to the stand. And as Taya thinking, this can't be happening. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, as Sean and Isabella's wedding continues, and as Sean sits someone, Isabella. You okay? Yeah, I am. And I do. Sean, do you take Isabella Graham to be your wife to have and to hold, for better or worse, rich or poor, and in sickness and health, as long as you shall live? I do. Let the joy of love surround these two, and let God's love help them build a safe home. That said, is there any reason to why these two shouldn't get married? Speak now or forever hold your peace to the next lifetime. And is everyone quiet, waiting for someone to say something? And they didn't. The next step of the ritual is the ring ceremony, where these two will pledge to love against one another and their vows. Sean and Isabella are looking forward to those who are getting married in the future, and when they do, they will forever remember their vows. With that in mind, let's begin. Sean, repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed, and forever be your lifelong partner. With this ring, I thee wed, and forever be your lifelong partner. And as Sean put the ring on Isabella's finger. Isabella, repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed to you, and forever be your lifelong partner. With this ring, I thee wed to you, and forever be your lifelong partner. And as Isabella put the ring on Sean's finger, as the ritual slowly comes to a close, let it be known, since these vows are now set, nobody will tear these two apart. By the power vested in me in the city of Los Angeles, I now pronounce you two husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. And as Sean and Isabella turn and look at each other, we did it. Yeah, we did. The beginning of the rest of our lives. And as Sean and Isabella begin kissing each other,